I'm a fat idiot. 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 I'm a fat idiot. 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 I'm a fat idiot. 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 I'm a fat idiot. 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 I'm a fat idiot. 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 I'm a fat idiot. 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 I'm a fat idiot. Idiot. I'm a fat idiot. Idiot. I'm a fat idiot. Idiot with a tiny face and beggar. I'm a fat idiot. Idiot with a tiny face and beggar. I'm a fat idiot. Idiot with a tiny face and beggar. I'm a fat idiot. Idiot with a tiny face and beggar. I'm a fat idiot. Idiot with a tiny face and beggar. I'm a fat idiot. Idiot with a tiny face and beggar. I'm a fat idiot. Idiot with a tiny face and beggar. I'm a fat idiot. Idiot with a tiny face and beggar. I'm a fat idiot. Idiot with a tiny face and beggar. I'm a fat idiot. Idiot with a tiny face and beggar. I'm a fat idiot. Idiot with a tiny face and beggar. I'm a fat idiot. Idiot with a tiny face and beggar. I'm a fat idiot. Idiot with a tiny face and beggar. I'm a fat idiot. Idiot with a tiny face and beggar. I'm a fat idiot. Idiot with a tiny face and beggar. I'm a fat idiot. Idiot with a tiny face and beggar. You sing like Michael Jackson, but you have had like Michael Moore. You sing like Michael Jackson, but you have had like Michael Moore. You sing like Michael Jackson, but you have had like Michael.
All right, how you doing there, chat? I'm full blast, and we're gonna do a little after show here. So, how's it going? How you doing? And welcome to the after show. If you're listening to here, you're listening to where it's at, unless something else has happened. I got a couple co-hosts with me. You guys, are you around?
Hey, what's up, man?
How you doing, Apex and Silverfish? And feel free. Someone feel free to tell me if I'm fucking up with the sound or anything like that. That sounds fantastic. And need a little help there. How about that?
Sounds alright.
Yeah.
Just waiting for the stream to catch up so we can do a little sound check. We've been getting better.
Now, I don't know if the chat likes the music in the background or not. I don't know which way you're going to go on that.
We'll keep it on a nice low. Once it's end, maybe we'll put on some more stuff. We'll see. Yeah, I think it's nice and quiet at this point. Hey guys, it's Valentine's Day, or maybe it's not. Maybe it's the 15th where you're at. It's probably, I think for anybody who might be listening later, it's probably not going to be Valentine's Day unless you're listening a year or some multiple of that from now. That's a lot of fun. What do you guys think? How was your Valentine's Day?
Women should stop pretending that it's about the men as well. I mean, we're obviously just doing it for you guys. Come on. You think I want a reason to buy this fucking jewelry for you, or this big ass fucking dinner that we're going out to, or any of that
Apex, have you been drinking tonight?
I've been drinking a lot yesterday, so I got a horrible hangover. And I am currently drinking again to try and get through it.
Oh, you have to. Yeah, at this point, you have to. You're committed. You got to drink.
God.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how it hangs out for you. Chad, maybe you can goad him into drinking more. We'll see. Apex, maybe you're down.
I'm drinking
I
more.
got a whiskey collection that's just waiting to be annihilated, so...
Silverfish, you're drinking too? Look at that.
Yeah. I'm having a couple beers, man. It's a Friday night. That's the thing, man. Valentine's Day on a Friday is tough. Back when I was a younger man, it was easy to go out on a Friday night and go drinking. But now I work all week, and just Friday night I get home and take a huge dump and maybe a little nap, and then crack open some beers and talk to you guys.
All right.
So, it was a chore. It was a chore to do Valentine's stuff, but it's fine. I went to the store at last minute, got a card, got some chocolates or whatever, and the wife's happy. I'm happy. We good.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about you mentioning us as giant jets in the same conversation.
That's
But,
at the end of a long work day, dude.
Yeah.
You just get home and all that stress just comes out.
You don't steal your time. You don't steal the boss's time by doing it at work.
Well, I'm salaried, so it doesn't.
No. Oh, I see there. Yeah, okay. Well, that's probably smart. Oh, man.
And also work out of the home.
There you go. I'll tell you what I did. I took the wife to a restaurant in a casino because, you know, I don't gamble, but the casinos are fun. It's like a mall, right?
Yeah.
And, okay, well, we'll talk about, I think we should talk about the kill stream in a little bit here. I don't want to talk about it just yet. Because I need a break. I need a break from all that shit.
It was intense tonight. Some of it
it was.
It's usually intense, I guess.
So I go to the casino, and anywhere there's a casino, you're going to have people, you have people from all over. And people, Asians love gambling. And I told my wife, I am not catching the fucking flu. I'll do it. I'll do whatever I can. If I see someone coughing, I'm walking the fuck out.
Yeah.
And I should have taken a picture, but we get in there and blocking the fucking walkway, 2 giant Chinese dragons with like 16 people working them. This giant parade indoors. Like, all right, well, we're gonna die. But you know, you gotta take care of it. You gotta put in your dues, of course. I hope anyone in chat. I hope you guys have a good Valentine's Day too. If not, why not? You know, work on that. Maybe. You guys, what do you think about everyone who says like, well, it's just a construction, it's a marketing ploy? Like, yeah, sure, everything. What do you guys think of that?
I think it helps me not, like, I don't have to think of shit to do, you know what I'm saying? I've got my pre-allocated days where I have to treat the woman good, and that's all she...
That's all she
What about
gets.
you, Silverfish?
Well, I want to know who put those holidays in place. You know, think about back in the day before there were holidays. You know, there's like, shit, it's something that made me cough a lot. I don't know. Sorry.
Oh yeah. All right.
Think about 500 years ago when there weren't any holidays. Nowadays, you got about 10 holidays a year: Christmas, Easter, Valentine's Day. I don't know, probably Halloween. Bitches love Halloween.
Yeah.
That you have to spend your time. Back 500 years ago, you could just be working in the field instead.
Yeah,
how much fun is that?
Yeah, it's
so much better.
Fantastic.
But who put those nasty holidays in place to take away that sweet, sweet time from us and benefit the women? I don't know. Maybe some feminist group. But no, it's that's a good point, Apex. It gives us a schedule on when to dole out the bullshit.
It's always a balance, right? It's always a balancing act, and it's like there's a reason why they all complain, because it gets their job done, I guess, right? I mean, that's why the women are they're just, I bet you they're the same on like a little island out in the Pacific with no contact with the outside world, no Skittles, no cell phone, and they're still out there, like, you give her bigger coconuts every night. I can't think of the name.
Everyone's always going to find something to bitch about, man. That's human nature.
Yeah.
But I think that makes us good as humans, because when men bitch about stuff, it's like, oh man, it sucks living. I might as well invent air conditioning. And then women are like,
It's too cold.
Yeah.
Actually. Oh, fuck. You're right. Damn it.
Yeah. Well, women and their ability to steal your heat. They'll put their hands in your body, steal it out. Yeah. Guys, I looked the funny stats up, by the way, on Social Blade. I don't know how, maybe I kicked something. I tried to put this channel in people and blogs, but on Social Blade it says we are the 23,413th name in comedy.
Fuck
so there you go. Yeah, we did it. We nailed it, guys. Yeah. I don't know what that means for you.
Well, I mean, my parents are probably going to be proud of me now. So they're just screaming at me.
Oh, let's get your parents on.
It's a real screaming. Oh, yeah, that would be fucking...
Yeah.
They don't even know I smoke weed. Well, they probably do. My dad probably does, but mum would flip her shit. Funny as hell.
Well, I got a little...
What were you saying? Sorry, I missed that. Smoking weed with your dad?
No. He probably has figured out that I smoke weed, but doesn't talk about it. Mum would lose her shit if she
I'm in the same boat.
call the police.
I'm kind of in the same boat with some of my relatives, but some of the others I found out later they were really cool. So maybe you should just try smoking weed with your dad, man. It's really nice. I'm working. I've smoked weed with my dad. I smoke weed with my granddad. Next time I go hang out, I'm trying to get 3 generations in one.
All right. You pot smokers, you hippies.
Chilling, man.
Yeah. All right. Okay, I got an idea for you guys. Talking about women stealing the heat. Okay. Why don't we have like a man mode or a husband mode on like I don't care what you use, your PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. There should be like a setting for like priority internet usage, right? Like, you know what? Any Netflix data that comes through here gets second tier to this. I mean, I think they actually sell networking cards like that, right?
You can do that in your router.
Can you? Okay. Yeah. Well, I think you need it. I think you need to market that. Let's make it a thing. It should be.
They need an app for it. Something easy.
Need an app for it. Yeah. There's money in there, guys. There's money in those hills. Let's make man mode a thing. How about that?
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. Just like an easy app that prioritizes your network utilization, because you can do that in your router login screen, but it's pretty autistic to do it if you're a normie. But yeah, like I have a Wi-Fi system at my house, which gives me mesh network Wi-Fi, which is pretty complicated to set up normally, but like it works through an app. Like, it works through an app on my phone, and I think Jeff Bezos fucks me every night while I'm sleeping or something. I just can't tell. But yeah, it's that kind of shit. It makes it super easy. So, if there's an easy app that just says, hey, make the PlayStation, make the computer, get the best bandwidth, and turn off the CW app and and the Bravo app, put that at the bottom.
Well, there you go. I think that's a fantastic idea. I can't imagine. I mean, guys, they sneak stuff past us all the time. They always do. I don't know who they is, but they're always sneaking stuff past us. Can we get one for ourselves? I wish I could code. I should probably learn, but I can't. Look, let's not pretend everyone can learn to code, but I'll try. Someone out there is smart and can code this. Let's get it going. Let's crowdfund man mode, or let's think of a better name, because that sounds a little. That's I know what I disavow.
That's problematic.
Man
mode's problematic.
For reasons that we probably can't use current day language to describe. So we'll just have to leave it at that, won't we?
Yeah.
Oh well. Here I got another thing for you guys. You remember that guest that Ralph had on the show, Ashley Ray Goldstein or Goldberg, something like that? Maybe not.
Sure.
Yeah. She's semi-controversial, but also known for being an attractive, but also very politically engaged, conservative Jewish chick. And she was talking about anti-white agency, like how it's weird that white people can't advocate for themselves or shit like that. I guess, and this past week, it was her. I can't follow a woman's Twitter. They fill it up with themselves. They've done them talking about themselves.
Yeah.
No e-girls, but it's interesting to see her talking about it. I don't know. I mean, small doses. I thought if you guys knew anything about that, we might talk about it. Or if you don't, we'll still talk about it. Fuck it. Any thoughts? You see anything like that on Twitter?
Jesus. Yeah, I don't follow any women on Twitter either. Now that I
smart.
think about it.
Yeah. Well, maybe I shouldn't give my opinions, but it just seems to me like she's asking why is it different, and like basically why can't white people advocate for themselves? And it just seems to me, because you look at the replies, it's like you ignite like a defense mechanism. Like you call it programming, call it brainwashing, whatever you want. I don't even know if this is the intended byproduct or not of it, but it seems that if you even bring up like white people, that phrase, I bet this whole video gets killed.
Yeah.
Just for I'm joking, it won't actually get killed, but it ignites it ignites a real. I'm not going to listen to you. I'm going to shut up everything. I'm not going to talk, and that's an interesting phenomenon. It's amazing that happened.
I think the fucking reason that no whites stand up is because they get called Nazis or racist every time they try, or supremacists.
Yeah, and I'm saying that's because, like, even if you say something completely logical, even if you're not a lot judgmental or hateful or whatever, and you lay out your case in a way that makes sense and appeals to a sense of reason, people will still instantly reject it. They can't listen to it. It's
facts are racist, man. Facts are racist.
Yeah, maybe you yourself have been on that side of something at some point in your life. I don't know, but
I
Like
think
if you've
I
ever
can.
been in a religious family, I don't know.
I think
Might be
I
like
can
that.
kind of, yeah, the religious part really is apt here. I don't know, maybe like a week or two I read some article that that basically painted out that politics and religion are kind of in the same part of your brain, you know, and those are they integrate with your animal instincts to just shut things off and think of people who disagree with you as outside of your tribe. So, you know,
Yeah, makes
think of
sense.
us as proto-humans, you
It
know,
makes sense.
in a tribe
Yeah.
of 50 to 100, and our leader tells us one thing, and then somebody's saying, don't trust
Yeah.
that. And you're like, no, fuck you. You're going to get us all killed. You know,
It's like
that's the kind of thing. It's a religion thing in their mind because the left has rejected God and replaced this religion with the state.
yeah.
Anyway,
You know, okay, so at least I'll tell you a little story. I like to listen to scan radio because I'm a weirdo. Like maybe everyone else is like this. Some people are like this. I put the radio on scan in the car and I just let it go, right? And I can always tell because it'll hit like the conservative channels and it'll hit a couple of Spanish channels. Go around, you hear a couple of Christian channels, and I look at my wife and I'm like, let's hear what the propaganda is. I said this one day as we're driving. You know, it's a joke. Right? That's because it's coming up on NPR. And to your point, Silverfish, I'm going to bring it around. This lady on NPR is like, hits that channel, and all you hear is, and that's why white people need to learn to take account and tell everyone else in their race basically that why they're bad and to hold each other accountable. I'm like, and it skips channels, and I can't bring myself. I bring myself to go back, but I'm like, what point does this fucking serve? Like, it seems like you're just encouraging racial anger and division. Well, I don't know. It seems like even if you have a point, that's a really fucked up way, a crass way to go on top. Like, you need to do this, white people. Like, okay, you really gonna think? Do you think you're gonna reach your intended outcome like that? I don't know. I don't believe you.
The most egregious thing about that's on NPR, National Public Radio.
Yeah, that's what's
somewhat
so
government
annoying.
funded.
Yeah, absolutely.
And,
like,
it's the liberal bastion of radio, which, you know, I like talk radio. I used to listen to NPR, but yeah, not recently, but I guess it's always been charged, but I've just been noticing it more recently. Yeah.
For anybody outside
There's
of the US,
anything on like
NPRs
race
are
study.
Yeah.
No, we got
NPR's
it
our
too,
national
man.
public radio. You do too? Oh, fantastic.
We got
Wonderful.
fucking ABC creating the Privilege Bridge song. You know what I mean?
Geez. Yeah,
Like,
that crap.
Yeah.
The Privilege
We
Bridge.
played it one time, a long time ago, but fuck, anyone else should Google it. If
I
they
think that
haven't
kind of
seen
stuff, frankly, I think that the Privilege Bridge video works in our favor because I know me. I can imagine myself as a 13-year-old seeing that, and it's like, okay, we've instantly turned me off forever. Stupidest thing I've ever seen. This is like the news they show you. Did they ever force news down your fucking throat when you were a kid? Like, you know, you're freshman in high school, and they'll show you the high school news, and I don't know.
Oh, dude.
Silverfish.
Yes, they
What?
did. In like 8th grade, we had, I think it was an English class, but there was like a week or something where we talked about news and how it's important to consume news and like you need to be very informed. I remember the teacher brought in different newspapers and showed it to us, and then we had to take one home and the next day tell us what was our favorite section from the newspaper for school because we have to be informed, smart people.
Isn't that brilliant? Like the news is a product that says its marketing is like, if you use our product, you will be smart, you will be informed. Just use our product. I mean, I respect
snake oil, man, at its finest. It's like, use my product, your dick will get bigger.
Yeah, my neighbor is a crazy liberal, and I remember one time he was lecturing me about, like, do you understand the young generation is the most informed generation, and I don't even know if I want to get a tangent about this. It drives me fucking off the wall. It's crazy.
What the fuck? No, they only give a fuck. Like, they're meant to be able to use computers like nobody else can. They're meant to be so fucking skilled, and all they fucking do is buy $8,000 worth of Facebook machines and have no idea how to fucking work them properly.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Apple computers.
Fucking Zoomers.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And millennials. Millennials too.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah. Well, yeah, everybody. I mean, it's amazing. It's kind of like with this news. I mean, look at the CoronaChan thing. Anybody who was 2 weeks ahead of the news and saying you should be aware of this, and yeah, we had some fun and made some racially charged jokes or whatever. Yeah, but they were great, and who cares? But I don't get how people can't see now. Like, look, the news will just smear anyone that they don't like as a racist, and until the story is theirs, and they'll spin it the way they want. Like, they've got. Don't you see it now? How do you not see it? You know, I don't get it. But there you go. that's the way people are. And I'm sure people are pulling their hair out, looking at me like, how do you not get that Trump is a part of Putin? And so it's the way it is. Right?
It's up to you. Like, I've been getting better at discussing it because this whole country is fucked. Like, everyone's.
We can't discuss it.
Around us, yeah, like around our age group, they're sort of like a little bit black pilled. They're definitely red pilled, but they'll still go on and on about how awesome Bernie Sanders is and how he should win the next election. It's like, well, why?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, I
don't
don't
know.
really believe that. It's just my parents fucking making me do this and this. And it's like, well, isn't that a problem? You know, like,
Yeah.
is not wanting to get screamed at more important than your own individual voice? And like, oh, I guess, but you know, what am I going to do about it? It's like, oh,
All right.
fuck it.
Yeah. Well, I don't like that. I'm a cynical person, but I look at everybody, and I always think to myself, you've probably got a motive that you're not aware of that's coming out here. And when I see people and the way they vote, I think to myself, like, what did Obama say? Obama said that voting is the best. Voting is the best revenge. Revenge for what? I mean, that's a question I ask myself all the fucking time. Revenge for what? These are the same people that I think, like, you got the gangs of teens. Why do you have gangs of teens that are so brazenly just, beating people up and taking their shit? It's probably because they've been told their whole lives that they were robbed, and if they had something take it from them, to take it back.
We have a certain native group that's just like that.
So we can't have the conversation. In fact, I'm certain we're at the point now where the two main camps that people gravitate towards are both on some fundamental level aware that your motives have to be obfuscated. You can't just say what you're doing in a way that the other side can manipulate and use to their advantage. You know what I'm talking about?
It's like communist Soviet language, man. You have to get your message out with metaphors and colorful language and maybe humor to do it. But yeah, it's like no. I'm just saying, if their side's doing it, we have the right or whatever probably has language too. You small hat bastard.
Well, speaking of that, like, I think it's weird personally hearing a lot of guys saying, people on the show we've been talking tonight about, we were saying, like, for example, with the Ashley Ray, the anti-white agency, people say, you were controlling what? Okay, fine, you should have kids. If the existence of a people is important, you should have kids. I mean, what's that phrase that was on 4chan? I wish I could remember it. It's been passed around forever. It's like the best thing you could do. The best thing you could do for whatever race is get your own life in order to take care of yourself. So I
thought you were going to start saying the 14 words right there.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the video in the Student Union Center or whatever that there are too many white people in it?
Oh yeah, with the thick chick.
Yeah, I just posted it in our Discord.
That was that's how you get people to not like you. I don't know.
It really
sends
a bad message. It's like, okay, I get it. There's a multicultural student center. The idea is like cultures can get together, and I guess on one side that's a great thing in colleges. That's the idea. It's the melting pot of ideas where you form yourself from a young person to a seasoned intellectual. And if their mission is to get cultures together, let's get those French people and the Irish people and the Polish people and the Swedish and the Norwegians all together in a room. Yeah. And that'll be very diverse.
Well, instead, they melt their fucking brains now with just insanity.
Oh, great. I'm glad. I hope their brains melt out of their fucking earlobes.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Fuck them.
Good for them. Well, you know what, guys? I got an idea, okay? In the vein of, taking care of yourself, putting your own life in order. Let me ask something real quick. Silverfish, Apex, are you guys both drunk?
I'm about halfway there.
Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, go ahead, finish up the drinks you're working on.
Hold on, let me. I gotta do some other stuff too.
Fucking ass.
Yeah.
My THC levels aren't.
Well, you know what? Worski called in tonight, didn't he?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he sounded good.
Yeah, I'm not doing coke though, man. I don't want to do anything like that if we're talking about Worski.
I think he's got more muscle mass than both.
Yeah,
Probably. He's a light dude, though, right?
Oh, boy. No, he's like 180 pounds now. Is that light?
That's not to me.
What's that in non-freedom units? 180?
I didn't say... did he say kilograms? I think he said pounds.
Hold on, I'll get it.
Yeah.
81. Okay, so that's.
I think they should put a fire under anyone's ass.
So that's 81 kilograms.
Yeah, that's 20 more than me. 20 kilograms more than me.
That's
Okay.
12.8 stones.
Guys, Andy Worski is getting his shit together. Did you see those old streams, by the way, where he's in the gym and he's lifting he's curling 2.5 pound dumbbells
No,
like a
not
moron
really,
with
but
a little baby gut and the worst shoulders in the world.
That's great.
His life is in order, and you guys, we used to talk about something called the manlet contest, the manlet off. Remember that one?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Ring a bell?
Oh, play dumb.
I think you're lying.
Yeah.
I think you know. Chat.
What are you gonna say?
I don't think we've ever said this on the after show, but these guys wanted to get fit at one point, and I think it's time.
Hey, listen. Before we get into changing my life, let me paint a picture of my life for you. Would you like that, sir?
No, I don't want to. I don't want to
I
listen.
don't know about your situation and excuses.
I don't want to listen to you ramble
bit,
drunk. When the truth is, there's money.
There ain't no money in this.
I'm gonna make it interesting. I think I'm gonna make it interesting. I thought about doing a few things. I thought about I could even chill and be like, for every dollar we got in a super chat, you got to do 10 push-ups. But I think that's a little tacky. I don't want to do that. And who knows? We don't get super chats.
What a ratio! That's 10 cents a push-up.
Well, there you go. Yeah. So I'm just gonna put $5 down. I'm gonna say, how about tonight? You guys both, in the next 5 minutes, you crank some push-ups out. Whoever does the most push-ups, I'll give $5.
And what? Okay, so is it just like you're gonna say go and then we go until exhaustion?
Yeah, it's on the honor system too.
Hang on, there's gonna be a bit of dead air for that, isn't there?
Yeah.
No, I'll talk. I'll think. I'll
Well,
probably bring up an article or something like that to read. Will you guys?
I better finish my drink.
Churn it out. Yeah.
Let me share my lifestyle, man. I just want to preface this, man, because I have a little small farm. I carry feed around. I used to split wood, but recently,
so this should be no problem for you then.
Well, hey,
but
recently,
$5, right?
Recently, and it's just $5. Recently, I got a job working out of the home. I mentioned this earlier. Guess what? I work out of the home, so I'm more like a convalescent patient in World War I. You ever read Ernest Hemingway? That book, A Farewell to Arms?
No.
Okay, well, it's a great book. I recommend it. But yeah, basically, he's a convalescent patient in World War I for a little bit, and he just hangs out. He gets up, and this is what I do. I have a little breakfast, have some coffee from my bed, do that, take a piss, whatever. Then walk down the hallway to a desk, sit there for about 4 hours, get up, go outside, walk around, look at birds.
All right. Stop.
Hey.
Stop. No.
But I'm happy with my manlet existence. I'm happy, and I just want to live long in a nice paradise where I have birds and breakfasts.
I tried to cheat the system because we were doing this and push-ups got fucking boring, right? So I bought a heavy sword and I do drills with that now.
So you're swinging a sword around a claymore in your backyard.
Yeah, I'm legit.
Fantastic.
But I'm in an apartment building, so they got some fucking idiot on the, one of the balconies swinging a sword around next to a main highway, so everyone can see it.
I know you guys can't. You don't have this in wherever you are, Aussie land or whatever. But swords are pretty lame and old school, dude.
Okay, all right.
I don't know if you hear that.
I think it's time.
Fuck you guys.
It's time. All right.
I
think it's time. Whoever does the most push-ups.
All right.
Yeah.
Will you just tell us go? Okay, well, I'll be right back.
It's only gonna take a minute though, because I'm, as I said to you earlier before the show, hungover as shit. You fucking asshole. This is gonna be so much fun.
Should I just go until we're exhausted?
Yeah, I'll give you a count.
This sucks.
All right.
As soon as your knee hits the floor, you're done. Ready?
All right, I'll be back.
All right, fine.
All right. Set. All right, go. All right, chat. I don't know what you guys think about this, but I don't know about you, but I do get annoyed when I hear all these fucking people say like, well, we gotta secure the future. I'm like, why don't you fucking secure a better meal for yourself? What are you fucking doing? Like, have you seen these people? Have you seen the tits on some of these guys? My fucking god! Like, give me 2 days a week in the gym. You know you could do it. I don't know. Fuck you. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. But I'm not gonna be one of those people that says you got any room to complain. You can do whatever you want, but it's just it annoys me. It does fucking annoy me. Like How many people without kids have been giving you advice on what to do? Right? It's like, how about helping me out a little bit, right? You got so much fucking advice for a dad. How about helping me out a little? I don't know, man. People love.
Okay.
Oh, you
Okay.
fucking prick! I got
All right.
Honestly.
Okay.
How we doing?
No. Yeah,
who
I
won
did 20. I did 27. I don't know if that's good or bad. I'd love to do 30, man. 30
Okay.
or 40 would be like where I'd be happy if I could just pump them out.
Mm.
That was a hard 27.
You're an asshole. He's fucking hot.
Congratulations. I think next
Wait,
Friday,
what did you do, Apex?
22.
Well, that's good, man. That's good. I'd say anything over 20 is great.
Good job.
My goal just for like maintenance is like if I can crank out 25 push-ups or so, like if I'm really going hard and I can crank out 20 or 25, whatever, that's great.
Alrighty. Yeah.
I'm happy with my fitness, man, but I could do more full blast. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking next Friday when we do this again for another $5. I gotta find an article. I'll find an article or something like that. Maybe we'll do whoever can breathe through fast immediately after. So we'll do like a conditioning test.
I gotta get my lungs better, man. I'm gassed.
Well, you've been hitting those jewels, and I gotta admit I have.
Well, I just rip the jewels and rip the bongs and drink beers and hang out with birds, man. That's my life. I love it.
Yeah. Well, I know you guys. You might not be like super hardcore political. What do you think about that? The dudes who are political, super hardcore political, but don't hit the gym. Do you think that's I'd
like be one of them.
What do you mean?
I mean, like I'm saying, like people like even rally attendants, people out there who are trying to make a better future, and they're lecturing about securing a brighter tomorrow, and it's like, well, do you even take care of yourself? Do you put the bear? Do you do your due diligence? Because if you don't take care of yourself, I just can't. It's hard to take advice like that, in my opinion. And I wanted to know what you guys thought about that. Maybe I'm totally off base.
Are you talking about like fat ass preppers?
Well, that could be one, sure.
Yeah. So I mean, that case is like, I think there was even a show on like mainstream cable that was like a prepping show or whatever, and they would rate preppers on their prep. And this guy was one guy. He was like fat as fuck or whatever. He had the best prep because he was an old ass guy with a lot of money. He had like food for years and underground bunker and guns.
And then
they were like,
okay, he's gonna take it. Right?
He was, and the show was like, everything looks great, but you got to get your physical fitness, man. You can't go up a flight of stairs without slowing down. Yeah. So you got to take care of them both. There's a balance there.
Yes.
I'm good at walking, man. Like and stairs and that, because I walk for an hour every single day. I'll make sure I do that. Yeah. Otherwise, I would just be a fucking.
Yeah, I'll tell you this though. Like, I'm trying to. I want to end up changing topics real quick, but I got sick a couple weeks ago, and fuck, man, I lost like 7 pounds. So I'm on there. We're all trying.
So you're looking good.
Looking terrible, dude. Yeah. Got to pack that. I got to eat more oats. Oat time. Yeah, it's always about the oats. Yeah.
Whole Oat Groats sponsored this show. Actually, the coalition of oat farmers contacted us. But yeah, if you buy whole oat groats, they can last for 30 years under proper storage. We can grind them into flour or. Did
they pay you? Did they pay you for this?
Yeah, I got $5.
Yeah, good for you. Well, speaking of Worski, he's I guess it's cool seeing him get out of all the drama. I don't know. I do kind of. That guy's a moron, but he's our moron. I do miss him.
Worski? Yeah. I never really watched him. I'm happy he's doing better. If he's on Ralph Retort or whatever, or does his own shit and it's funny, I'll happily watch. I didn't really watch his shit back in the day, though. Man, I just know his controversy.
I wouldn't mind talking to him, but fucking geek. I'll say right here. I can't listen to that guy, and I can't imagine anyone can. His co-host. I want to see Andy Worski talk to fucking else. Fucking geek is. I'd rather put a nail through my fucking eyeball. But that's just me. You're not missing much. You're not missing much. I'll tell you that. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't tune in,
guys.
So
we've got a pretty packed guest room full of people.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk to some of them? Because some of them, I don't know who got in there first, so I don't know who to drag in here first. But would you like to talk to some guests?
Well, sure. Let's go ahead and bring in some people. Why not?
I know One Step Too Far said, let me hop on and get my dick hard. So he might be ready to go.
I think it's time to start talking about the show tonight. I'm sure some people would have some opinions. So let's bring him in.
Yeah, see if you had a good Ralph or whatever. Good times.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Hey, Jesus. Hey, one step too far. What's up, man? You want to get your dick hard?
Why would you ask that?
Oh.
What kind of fucking?
Well, that's what he
was
said
that?
in the chat. He said, "Let me hop on." And he
All
literally
right.
said, "Let me hop on and get my dick hard."
Fucking dick.
Drag
All
it
right.
again.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, buddy? Are you here? One step too far.
Well, there you go.
How you doing? One step too far.
Can you hear me?
Hey, we can hear you now, buddy. What's up?
Yeah, sorry, I was back on the last window in the green room talking to nobody.
Oh shit, man. Are you using the headphones or something like that?
Here, let me switch so you can.
Yeah, if you've got headphones, that'll be pretty sweet.
Oh, let's hear your opinion. What you got? What do you got to say?
Give him a second, I guess.
No. Dead air. It's dead air. It's a brutal show.
Just a guess. We
Let's
it's
switch it
technical
out.
things. Oh, he was just about to talk. Here he
oh,
is. One
was he?
step too
My-
far.
All right.
Hey,
Last chance.
one step too far, buddy. What's up? Yeah, what's up, man? Hey,
Speak your mind. How you feeling? What do you think about the show tonight?
did you enjoy the Ralph retort?
Okay. All right, guys.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. All right. Moving on.
Next.
We'll get Snow Dog. Snow Dog, what is up?
Oh shit.
How you doing?
Why did they?
Jumps back
Hey,
in the
Snow
green
Dog,
room.
what's up?
Oh my god.
Fucking coward.
I'm more sympathetic to Ralph because he had this during his show
Yeah.
too, where people would just drop back in the green room.
Well, while we wait for another guest, I wanted to ask you guys about the Papa John part of 40 Pies story. What's up with that?
Wait, what? Papa what?
Papa John, right? That was the headline of the
Oh,
fucking
shit.
story. Papa John
Yeah.
eats a part of 40 pizza pies.
But he didn't, right? He fucking
eats a part
scattered
of
it out.
He eats a part of 40 pizzas. Papa John eats a part of 40 pizzas. What's the problem? I don't know. People got so up in arms about this.
I'd eat free pizza if I had it all day.
I eat one bite and throw the rest of the fucking dogs. If I was Papa
With
John.
Papa John's, I don't like Papa John's pizza that much. But let's say I work for a place that makes sandwiches, and it's like, all right, bro, I'm eating sandwiches and then eat some vegetables on the side.
Yeah. Well, look, let's talk about JF. How about that?
All right, sure.
That was a big thing on the show tonight.
Where
right?
did JF come from? I know he flags videos and stuff. I don't know him outside of the context of that.
Well,
What else has he done?
You know, I've been following some stuff, and I'm sure the chat knows more than me. But from what I've learned, and from what I've heard JF say, this is that he part of how he grew his channel and grew to where he is now is by at least this is from I'm paraphrasing what he said, not what I think. He said that he would hide himself as a leftist and go on to shows like the Drunken Peasant and would joke with them, and he gained following. So I think that's where he came from. Man, I wish I remembered what he his motives were. Maybe someone in the chat will enlighten us. But I
That's
don't
where
know.
JF came from?
That's what he says.
I thought he was a leftist. Why would he have to parade as a leftist?
Well, I mean that's interesting, right? Because you think he's a leftist. He said he's a conservative who hides as a leftist. I personally, I don't know if I would. I wouldn't trust anyone, but that guy, it's interesting. There's a lot of interesting things going on there. What he's talking about. I don't think it's surface level. I don't think you just take it at face value. You guys are kind of outsiders. Just kind of, so I'd be interested in your opinions. Your instant reaction to this person. You saw him a little bit on the show tonight, right?
Yeah. Well, my reaction to it is I personally don't like stifling any free speech or anything like that. So I wouldn't personally go and flag any videos unless they were, offensive to me personally. But I try not to take offense to anything personally because I like free speech, right? So, but yeah, using the tactic of taking the terms of service and just going out and looking for violations seemed very like a predatory lawyer to me, which is scumbaggy.
Well, it feels like they're coming after all of us. I mean, people will probably talk about the chilling effect. Fuck, Nick Fuentes had like how many? Chat, someone help me out. He had like 500 fucking episodes of his show, and I don't know about you, but it does make me. I shouldn't get mad. I don't think you should ever get carried away with this kind of stuff. But I want to get a little bit mad. I mean, like, I never had the time to sit down and watch a show, but he seemed like a kind of a smarmy but cool kid, and he's fucking smart. And why shouldn't he get paid for what he fucking does? I mean, I didn't see a single. Maybe they were selective and they didn't show it, but I didn't see why he got kicked off. Did they give a specific example? Was that made known to any of us?
No, I don't think there was an example. Ralph just says he got kicked off around that time, and then that guy had a video saying he was flagging people around that time. But I don't think a reason was mentioned either way.
He's a smart guy. I think he'll do something. Guys, I think maybe his greatest strength is his smarminess. I mean, I don't even really especially like his personality. If I'm going to be a little grating, but he pisses off the right people, and I love him for that.
You talking about Ralph?
Talking about Nick Fuentes.
Yeah,
Nick Fuentes.
right,
Okay.
how he talked to fucking Coach Red Pill, like he's just a fucking little bitch. That was so great.
Yeah.
I don't follow Nick Fuentes, but I hear there's a lot of controversy. Why is there controversy with this guy? What's the thing that normies hate about him?
Silverfish, my drunk, you've been talking about him. Nope. People hate him because and they call him a white nationalist.
Okay.
And he's the Groiper, right? He's the head of the Groiper. That's how he bills himself. You know the Groipers?
No.
It's like an true. This is fascinating, but it's like I don't even know. How would you fucking define the Groipers? Apex? Can you?
I have no fucking idea. Just like Zuma right wingers, right? They're
okay.
Open a homosexuality and shit, right?
I guess I don't know. I mean, like I always.
They don't like homosexuals, you said?
No, but they don't jack off or something as well.
Oh, they're no fap guys that
I don't know.
Okay, well I think, just like rigid programs are useful sometimes in the youth, especially for men who need rigidity and structure. I think
come on.
That's probably why they're following, people like that. I'm not saying it's good or bad, but they need something good out there to actually follow. I don't know if not jacking off and being all weird is better than being a porn addict, which I think a lot of young people are now.
I think the no fap thing is controlled up. I think it's bad for you. I think the idea of constantly feeling bad, like you should control yourself, but there's too much emphasis on feeling bad. That's bad for your people. You don't.
Hey man,
feel bad.
When I was 20, I could go on the internet and find porn everywhere, but I couldn't look at it on my phone when I was bored on the couch.
Okay, let's not get on a porn. Let's not get on a porn topic.
But I'm just saying, it's a lot easier now. So maybe no fap is the way to go. I'd say just.
Okay, you should. You have energy. You should better your own life. You should direct it towards your own. You shouldn't spend all day drinking. Blah, blah, blah. This isn't the advice fucking show. Do the bad thing.
What is this? Yeah, okay.
Never listen to me. Never listen to people online. Never fucking take them seriously. If anything I say, do the opposite. Whatever. So you shouldn't take that seriously.
Let's give these callers another go.
You guys want to grab Dictator in?
Yeah, let's go Dictator.
Who's
Dictator? Then maybe Mobius.
Hey guys.
Because Mobius got a new gun recently.
Dictator, what you got for us?
All right, hold on. I'm actually on the listen. So hey guys, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but I've been building a suppressor. I actually built. No, I built a suppressor. I got a legal permit to build a suppressor from the ATF. So I literally had one built a while back, and I've been playing with it. And I decided, hey, I want to put this thing on a fucking lever action.
Cool.
And so in America, we can build like weapons and guns and shit. I don't know what you fucking faggots in your fucking bullshit country.
Okay,
Jesus
sorry.
Have you been drinking beer? Holy shit! I'm a fucking bartender over here.
So anyway, in your countries, we can build weapons and shit. So I actually built one legally, and I've been I put it on a lever action 22, and it's been great.
Real quiet, I bet.
It's real quiet, and every time I actuate it, I can silently actuate it and recycle the gun and shoot it. But most part, the adventure has been for me actually like go through the process of like telling the ATF like, "Hey, I'm not a fucking weirdo." It's like, okay, you're good. You're like, okay, you're good for us, I guess. So,
I don't want the ATF to know about me at all.
No, and they actually have like a passport photo of me. That's how weird it is. Like, okay, well, here I am, my dumbass face. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. So I've actually gone through the process of doing all that. It's actually very simple. And there's kits online. You can actually go online and buy a kit, and then apply for your Form 1. It's called a Form 1 e-file. So
Real quick,
you guys,
what's the benefit? What's the benefit?
so the benefit is you can get into a suppressor if you're a regular ass American. If you're an American, you
what
can.
Am I use it for?
So I apply for a Form 1 suppressor. Basically you said I'm gonna manufacture a suppressor. You buy a kit.
Dictator, what do you use it for? What do you fucking use it for?
So what I'm telling you is you can actually go and build your own suppressor and it'd be faster than actually buying one. That's what I'm telling you. So you can do that and do all that and have a good time, and you can buy one, build your own, and you can be an American, enjoy your civil liberties real quickly.
That's awesome, dude.
So yeah, you can. I'm telling you a little cheap trick here. You can actually build your suppressor, your own suppressor, faster than you were to buy one on the fucking suppressor shop or whatever.
All right.
So yeah, that's
fantastic. Call it next week with another gun tip.
Yeah, take care, guys.
Thank you. God damn it, he didn't answer the fucking question. What?
No, you
what
can
was
build
your
a suppressor. You can build it. So normally you get a suppressor permit from the federal government. You get a tax stamp. It's $200.
Just shut up.
No, I will actually tell you what he's talking about if you don't interrupt me. You do that really quick. It comes in through the mail. You got to wait about 6 to 8 months, maybe up to a year. So it's extra money on top of your suppressor, which costs money. But he's saying you can get a permit quicker through the federal government, legal, and then make your own.
Here's the answer.
There you go.
One of the ways you can use one, so I'm told, is let's say you have let's say you have pigeons sitting on a line and you're living in a cool area where you can do something like this on your property. You could sit there on your porch and pick off pigeons off a power line one by one, and your gun will be so silent that they won't fly away. They won't even know what's happening, because you could just. That sounds like a fun time. I want to sit there and just pick off ground squirrels one by one.
You can hunt without ear protection, or you could go target shooting without ear protection.
Yeah, that's
suppressor's good for that. Most European countries, if you get a hunting permit, you get a suppressor on your gun, just automatic. It's kind of atypical that the U.S. Regulates suppressors in that way.
Now, am I sick? Am I sick for wanting to take a little varmint rifle, go out there, and just spend all day killing yellow belly varmints? What's wrong with that? That sounds like a great time. Yeah, Apex is like what? You used to slaughter animals for fun, right?
Yeah. Well, for the preservation of my land, blah blah blah. But yeah, when you're like 14 or whatever, and you're doing it for funsies, it's just cool. You sit under a fucking tree, wait for things to come up, or maybe you're in an abandoned barn with your little fucking barrel peeping out a crack in the fucking woods, just slaying shit, man. It's awesome.
Yeah. What? Okay. So you're out there, and where do you piss when you're doing this? When you're hiding in a barrel? Yeah. How do you take care of that?
I got a good answer.
Gotta figure out which way the wind's blowing first, but just a tree or a rock if I don't really give a shit. Because I'll move. Like if I have to piss, I'm not gonna hang around there, because that place they'll just smell.
Now, speaking of that, do you have dogs or anything like that you bring out there?
We did. We'd take him out when we went out with a car, because I'd go walking and sometimes drive out if I needed to pick up dog food, because they actually never ate processed food. They ate the product of our hunting for their whole lives. It was fucking great.
That sounds like the life.
Yeah, they're big dogs.
Yeah, there's a video circulating around YouTube right now of you see that guy take down that boar? Anyone?
Yeah, it's fucking
I didn't see it.
He's a mad lad for letting that thing run at him, though. Fuck hell.
Did you see that one tweet? It might have been the original one, but some guy was like, I don't know if it was satire, it might have been. He's like, I feel so bad for this poor pig, and this hunter, who shouldn't be allowed to do this, is using a sniper rifle on this poor animal. It's like clearly a shotgun. I don't know.
Diamond's talking about getting semi-autos in this country, buddy. You gotta be a registered professional shooter for pest control.
And that's a pest, isn't it? Like those giant boars
Yeah,
are
yeah.
fucking pets. It's not fucking Piglet out there. That thing was charging them. I mean, come on.
Yeah, they're all that fucking big. They're huge, man. Oh man,
Like,
my
yeah.
adrenaline is like picking up just remembering how much fucking fun I had with pigs because you'd have to run after them and shit, you know. And like this, all right, one of the first times I ever shot a gun, right, was a 7mm Remington Magnum that my stepdad was holding with me, and I was 9 at the time. So he's holding it with me, and he's like, "All right, you hold it like this." Take a breath and then shoot it. And I shot the fucking thing, and then the scope smacked me in the eye naturally. That happens every time in the first go. And then I had to chase after these little fucking piglets, and he'd shot the bottom jaw off one of them that I was chasing with a fucking knife. It was
Jesus.
yeah, it was insane.
Yeah. But you know, that sounds like a good, solid upbringing for a well-rounded fellow. That sounds great. I wish I could do that with my kids.
All right, let's
man.
bring in.
You can.
Let's bring in Mobius for a second. What's going on, buddy? He is late game muted. Yeah. Either way, but yeah, fucking hunting's like really really sets you up for like being independent. I reckon. You know, what I'm trying to get at.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just got back.
How you doing? What's What's on your mind?
What do you guys want to talk about tonight?
Hey man, I want to say thanks for joining us. Excuse me.
Oh,
thanks for joining us last week. I got a little mush mouth. Thanks for joining us last week. I know you got a new weapon last week. You showed me some pictures of you at the range and the modification. Since we're doing some gun chat, that's why I wanted to talk to you about. Or if you had anything else to say. What's up, buddy?
Well, I'm actually, speaking of guns, I'm getting a BCM upper and barrel with a new bolt and charging handle pretty soon. I'm going to slap that on that sucker, get a drum mag with it, and then see what it does probably in the next month or so.
Gonna make a video?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to upload a video
Cool.
when I do that. You know what? You guys know what BCM uppers are?
No idea.
Yeah, why don't you tell us what they are?
They're kind of, I wouldn't say they're low budget. They're definitely more pricey. But the thing with BCMs is you don't have to clean them as frequently, and you can kind of shoot like thousands of rounds, and there will be zero malfunctions most of the time.
Nice. Huh.
I mean, my SIG kind of does that, but I need something I can really abuse the crap out of for,
What do you? Yeah. What for? What? What's Oh yeah, for the
drum mag.
Yeah.
You want to get reckless and just magged up endlessly, just
Yeah. Well, congratulations. Sounds like a great gun.
All right. So, anything else you guys want to talk about?
Well, did you listen to Ralph? Did you have a good Ralph retort?
I kind of missed that because I did come in at like 12:30 when I came back from work, so I kind of missed out on the show. But
no worries.
Mind giving me the TLDR?
A lot of it about JF and his basically admitted flagging down of Fuentes.
Oof. So he's the one that did it.
Well, I mean, he kind of said something.
Yeah,
he did backtrack
Somebody
a bit.
flagged Fuentes down. I knew that part, but I didn't know it was JF.
Yeah.
Damn.
Crazy, right?
That's the rumor, or that's what he admitted to, I guess.
Well, the other thing was that he was working with Antifa and all that shit, apparently, which is insane that he would want to, throw his weight in with them, right? Because they keep on getting ass shafted.
So this is news to you. How does it strike you, caller?
Well, considering all the fuckery I know in regards to JF, all the bullshit he did over the years, this isn't surprising, but I don't understand why he would go after Nick. I mean, what did Nick ever do to him?
Apparently he said something bad. He was derisive of his family. So
can't handle a little bit of shit talking, so he's got to be a little snitch bitch, flagging and snitching.
There you go. He's in the black book. So.
What a little bitch. I mean,
True
hopefully
word.
Fuentes is all right. He's got backup places he can go to, but dick move on JF's part.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for calling in. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thanks for giving your 2 cents in. Yeah. Take care.
Take care, dude.
Yeah, it's weird. I think it's weird to everybody.
Huh? Hey, I want to drag in another guest, Captain Curry. Captain Curry, man, what's up?
Hey guys, how you guys doing?
How you doing?
Shit.
Doing well,
Yeah.
man.
Long time listener, first time caller.
Oh, really? Oh, cool.
This
Thank you,
is
Captain
mainly-
Curry.
This is mainly a question for Full Blast. I have it on good authority that your wife calls you the oat goat because all you eat are oats and bush.
Oh.
So yeah,
Yeah,
how do you
disavow.
recommend we
I would
prepare
never eat bush.
our oats?
Oats are a very boring topic, but you gotta eat them. You gotta down the oats. You know what? I'm just gonna say this: throw them in a blender. Throw them in a blender with a bunch of fucking protein powder and drink them. Be done with it.
Just protein powder. You don't try anything like.
Oh, you put like milk in there,
berries and
syrup, and yeah, put some blueberries in there. You take care of yourself. Have a good time.
I
Go
heard
nuts.
you also experimented with meat in your oats.
Oh, dude, you know what? Yeah, there was a time where I thought maybe I could put in some peanut butter or some ground turkey and some oatmeal, and it would be good. And
Wait. Peanut butter, ground turkey, and oatmeal together?
not together, no, separate meals. Come on, don't be an asshole. You know, peanut butter, oatmeal, chicken. I tell you this, it's terrible. It's terrible, but you'll get fit. You'll get fit if you eat a bunch of oats and chicken. So deal with that.
Is it because you would just shit out oatmeal?
Oh, you eat. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with shitting out oatmeal? You got a problem with that?
How were the turns out? Like, were
You know what? No. Like, Captain fucking Curry, how are you a captain?
What army or what force are you a captain in, sir?
it's more of like a smuggling term. I'm a curry smuggler.
Oh, I see.
Captain of a boat.
Where do you smuggle curry to and from?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't want to dox myself.
No, yeah, go answer the question. I'm just joking. Well, did you listen to the fucking Ralph report tonight? You have on that?
Yeah, I listened to a bit of it. Like, I tuned into the part where Worski and like Ralph was playing the old Worski and JF stream, and like I've never heard Ralph sound skinnier. Like he sounded skinnier.
Maybe he's losing weight.
Fat voice is the thing.
Other way around.
No. Like, yeah, currently Ralph has a very fat voice. He sounded skinnier. That might have been because he was drunken on pills. But yeah.
Maybe he's altering his voice in OBS to sound more girthy.
Oh, like butt gag?
Yeah, like butt gag. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Guys, Apex Silverfish chat, anybody see that? The Mayor Pete and how he talks like this on stage, artificially
Talks extra
lowers his
deep.
voice.
Oh,
He's like
no.
that chick from Theranos. You remember her?
No. Oh,
The CEO
yeah.
She was a blonde chick, CEO of Theranos, that company that said they could diagnose a bunch of shit from just a pinprick of blood, like all your vitamin levels. Anyway, she dressed like Steve Jobs and talked 3 octaves lower than I do. And it was all fake. Like there was some footage
like
of
Dr. Girlfriend.
Yeah, she sounds like Dr. Girlfriend, but there was some footage of her talking normally as well.
Yeah.
And she was also a big fraud. I think there's a documentary on it on HBO maybe or something. Yeah.
Well, they're all big frauds.
Yeah, man.
Doesn't surprise me.
Buttigieg's doing the same thing.
Yeah, well, you know what? I can't deny that Ralph has a fat voice.
Yeah, man. Feels homey. Feels safe.
Feels safe.
Feels warm.
Oh, God. Let's hear that man sing.
Real southern voice over there.
Sweet.
You can
Sweet
hear the gravy.
Sweet like sweet tea and biscuits. Gravy.
So what do you think? Am I being an asshole like Captain Curry for wanting people to get who are giving political advice to be a little bit fit?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well,
If you
hey,
can't keep your body in order. You can't keep your thoughts in order.
it's a good point. The body's a temple. It's where it starts. Clean your room. Clean your body.
is a
Wash your
temple.
penis.
Do push-ups drunk.
Speaking of that, I don't know if you saw this full blast, but Bad Nut, he speaking of fitness, he donated 10 pounds, it looks like. Here's some coin. Believe me, I earned it. Put it towards a personal trainer.
Appreciate that. Thank you very much, actually.
Thank you, Bad.
I actually will.
Oh, were you guys doing a push-up contest on air?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did 27, boy.
Yeah.
That's great content for an audio only.
Yeah, right.
Thank you.
Big brain
Appreciate
shit.
it.
guys.
Yeah.
Big
I
brain
big brain
shit.
that out of my own.
Hey, do you guys want to grab in another caller? Captain Curry, you want to stick around?
If you want, sure.
All right.
Alright,
All
let's
right.
try One Step. One Step, are you back here?
Man, you
Give-
fucking retards. I keep telling you, like, warn them in the chat. You can't
It's hard to
just drag
do,
them
man.
the
It's hard to
fucking thing.
coordinate
Yeah, it
all
is
that
hard to
shit.
do.
No, it's not hard to do.
I just want to drag them in, and then I like to drag people in and then bullshit for about 10 to 15 seconds for them to understand what's going on, and then it's like, hey, welcome to the
Like
show.
you
One
dragging
step
me
too
in
far.
right now.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, one
Like you
step too
dragging me in
far.
right now and just going on the cheddar box. Hey, how you doing, guys?
That's exactly what I did. What's up,
Holy
buddy?
shit!
How you doing?
Not much, man. How I'm a little perturbed. All right, we just got done talking about. Ooh, I'm on air on YouTube. Can't explain what we were just talking about.
You can use
Anyway,
creative
so
words.
some theys and thems and here, that, and this, that, and the other, and now I'm on air. So how are you guys doing?
Hanging in there. You know, just
Pretty good.
reflecting on a show tonight. A lot of it. A little
Susan
depressing.
Wojcicki, you are the best woman on the planet. I just fucking love you. You are just the best. I just think you are the shits, dude. You are the tits and banana.
Well,
Jesus
you know.
Christ. Definitely don't ever shut the fuck up, Susan. Don't ever do that. I love it when you talk. You've done nothing but good things for everyone on this platform. You know, the ones who built it, the ones who made it, you know, the U's and the tube. Just change the fucking name to them tube, all right? Change it to they tube. Change it to not you motherfuckers tube already. Jesus Christ. Well, we
It's great
built
that
it
you're
in a fucking
proclaiming
garage.
your love to Susan on Valentine's Day. It's really fucking hard.
Yeah,
You know, I
well, my
like his line of
girlfriend
thinking.
feels the same way. My girlfriend legally changed her name from Susan to Becky, which is a shit name too, just because of Susan Wojcicki.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, none of that's true, but you
That's
get my
right.
point.
Well, I
What
like
do you
your line of
call her
thinking.
now when you're banging? Do you call her Susan or you call her Becky?
Whore.
Are you guys married?
There you go.
All right. You know, I think we should just say like, yeah, Susan, we're a hyper leftist.
Is she the CEO of YouTube?
Yeah, we're
Okay,
a young
I didn't know
Turks
that.
like right wing watch. That's what we're doing here. So feel free to endorse. I don't know how they fucking do it. How the young do it. Right?
Up Susan in the chat, man. Banana for Susan in the chat.
Can you imagine being like an actual like brown noser or someone like Susan? Can you imagine that? What a
See,
life.
Dude, she's the worst. She's the worst.
oh, he's back. What's up, buddy?
It was a good rant you got there.
Yeah, you guys cut out for a second. I didn't know if I did, but
No, it's
yeah, she's the
That
worst.
was definitely you.
It's all good, buddy.
Right, yeah. I'm saying, like, I realized it was me now. I just thought you guys
No big
did.
deal.
You,
Yeah.
you get my meaning.
Any
Well,
more
How are
lovely
you guys
words?
doing, man? How'd you guys
Chilling.
like the show tonight?
I don't really follow JF or any of that internet drama too much. I'm kind of an outsider, so that was kind of lost on me. So towards the end, it was cool shit. Towards the beginning, I was like, this might be interesting. It was a good Ralph retort, though. I enjoy it. I enjoy the chat in it and all that shit too. So it was a good night.
Yeah,
Yep.
same. I think it's classy of him to check in on your guys' chat and stuff. I think that's you know, that's in a task, dare I say profession for him, you know. That's so multitask ed, if you will, to check in on your guys' chat as well. I mean, you know,
Did he?
that's a
Huh.
level of courtesy. Well, I don't know about tonight. I just mean in general, like he's checked in on
Yeah, he's done
the
it before.
full blast chat.
Yeah. It's nice
Yep.
of him. He's
come on
generous.
the after show before.
Yeah.
I think it was episode
Yeah, and
4
like
or 5, maybe. I don't know. It was great. Yeah, he's definitely good at multitasking, talking to everybody, and enjoying the YouTube broadcast, I guess.
He puts up with a lot of hate
yeah.
too, so good on him.
We try to drop
He
white
puts
pills,
up with
man.
a lot.
So
That's why I like him, man, because he went through a lot, like deservedly so. But I mean, I think I feel comfortable saying we, like a collective we, gave him a hard time,
Yeah.
just as the internet populace when he was going through a rough patch. Now, at first it was like sympathy, but you know, and in good spirits, he laughs about it the same way. Like he, you know, really fucking tore into guys like Flamenco and Gator, and
Yeah.
but you know,
Yeah.
he laughs about it now, and I respect that. Like he got his shit together, and I've been there. I've been down that road, and I know exactly what that's like. So for him to look back on it, you know, in good spirits, I respect the shit out of that.
Yeah. And the endurance. I keep going on, doing your job. Right.
I mean, for the turnaround he's had in such a short amount of time, I mean,
Yeah.
it's pretty impressive.
Well, I got one more question for you. What do you think of the CoronaChan?
The CoronaChan. So are you gone or are you back again? One step too far.
Guys, have you seen the numbers? Like the jumping up by 5,000 new cases a
Yeah,
day.
Really? I
that's
haven't
pretty
seen numbers
nutty.
today.
Like 67,000 infected, 1,500 dead.
Yeah.
Damn. We gotta have another caller that might want to jump in.
Yeah, let's
Sure.
drag him in.
Hey, Snow Dog, what's up, buddy?
Yo, that's Swordfish.
Hey, man. Thanks for joining. You have a good Ralph retort, man? How's your night going? What do you want to talk about?
Well, the Ralph retort was kind of like, yeah, what the fuck is all this internet drama? Because first, I didn't know who this motherfucker was.
Same.
I knew who Nick was. Duh.
Yeah, Nick
Yeah.
Fuentes. Yep. I know some. Okay, he left.
All
right.
right. Fantastic, Collins.
Cool.
Yeah.
You guys want to talk about Corona? Because I actually do. Like, I haven't
Sure.
seen the numbers in the past 2 days. I was kind of tracking it. And my worry threshold begins when it starts getting into the United States and other Western countries and it's uncontained. So is it okay in Western countries? Is it okay in Western countries?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, because I don't care about China that much, but you know, sorry, but you know, all right, tell us.
United Kingdom's getting quite a lot of patients. United States has quite a few as well. We have 15 cases now, and that's like the early side of the incubation period. So there's quite a lot of people. There's a taxi driver somewhere that wound up with coronavirus. So everyone he gave rides to for like a week, probably sick. Let's just put it this way: the U.S. military is stocking up supplies and preparing for pretty serious infection protocols.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be happening. A good fun time, huh? Maybe we'll get some more Medica streams.
Yeah, no, it's definitely happening. Like this is definitely the happen.
What would you recommend to people to do to prepare, if anything, if there is anything?
Water, canned food, most likely.
For how long? Well, what's the duration?
That's tough. That's very tough.
Couple weeks, month?
Rumors, at least a month. There's rumors that you don't get long-term immunity from this. So once you do recover, it's actually possible to get reinfected quite rapidly after recovering.
Yeah, because you're at a weakened immune state, probably. Yeah,
Well,
blah, blah, blah.
you've at that point you should have developed antibodies, but apparently they don't stay effective. I guess either it mutates too fast or like some shit. Yeah, I don't know. It's very strange.
Well, I ordered a 20-pound bag of rice and a crate of chunky soup from Campbell's like a week ago. Do you think I should get another one now?
Yeah, probably.
Man, this sucks, dude. I don't want to have to go through a plague. This is a lot of work.
Some big deal. You just make one giant bowl of soup in your bathtub and take a bunch of saran wrap to cover it.
See, I don't even like rice and soup that much, man. I like eating grass-fed beef and potatoes.
Plague soup, baby. That's what's for dinner.
Oh, man, this sucks. All right, fine, okay.
Yeah. Oh,
get ready.
geez.
Get ready, everybody. That sucks.
I saw a number
it's pretty bad.
What should our older relatives do? Like our moms and dads, the ones that are more susceptible, or our young children?
Oh, they're dead as
What should we
hell.
do about them? Just tell them to stay inside and don't talk to anybody?
Yeah, basically.
All right.
That's where we're at now, right? That's where we're
That's
at.
what I do
Yeah,
anyway.
like no, it's definitely not good.
It's funny that they talked up SARS and MERS and Africanized bees and everything else so much, and this thing, it's like, nope, don't talk about it. It's cool.
Yeah, exactly.
You talk about it, you're racist.
They're
That's
downplaying
when
it.
you have to worry about stuff. The estimates, conservative estimates, is about 65% of the world will get infected.
Hey,
Which
what
is-
mortality rate?
65%. Wait. Where are these estimates coming from?
CDC.
CDC, yeah. And what was it, like at 2% mortality rate? That's something like 158 million people dead.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah. So buckle up, buckaroos.
Man, I got to research this. I didn't see the link
yeah.
from the CDC. Post it in
Ammo,
chat if you
by
got
the
it,
way.
man. Huh?
Ammo is what you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Water, food, ammo.
Mask? What about that? Do we need a gas mask?
I mean, it couldn't hurt. Apex is walking around Sydney with a gas mask on.
Yeah, I guess it's the fires.
His fetish gear finally came in handy.
Yeah, all you fucking idiots thought I was real genius getting all this mask shit when the smoke was around.
No one
Now
thought you were
look what
genius.
happened.
No, I got
one
a
thinks you're a genius.
I got a 99 mask with a carbon filter. Is that enough, or should I get one of the ones that's straight ventilator gas mask?
I think you'd be all right with it. See, the problem is though, there's also rumors, since it's airborne, there's rumors that it can be transmitted through the mucous membranes.
Yeah.
So that's like if you theoretically transmit it through your eyes or like your nasal lining or
So
other
goggles
places.
and a face mask is kind
Goggles,
of the
yeah,
deal.
yeah, for sure.
And yeah. Man, I gotta get some goggles now. I gotta get more rice. This
You know what?
sucks.
Yeah. What
The
a certainty
scary
is.
thing about this is you won't know you're infected until you actually get sick, and that's well after you've been exposed
and
getting
spreading.
other people sick as well.
Yeah.
That's the more people talk about this being engineered. Like, I don't know. I don't want to believe it, but like this thing's too perfect to not be.
Yikes.
Yeah, go on about that. Why is that? Why does it strike you as too perfect?
I'm like the transmission, how effective it's transmitting, is crazy. Like usually, like Legionnaire's disease, that's a pretty common cause of pneumonia, and that's airborne, and even that's not like this infective. That cruise ship, all 1,000 people on that, they're all fucked. Like they're all infected. They're just gonna get sick, like eventually.
And what's the mortality rate? Did you say 2%?
2%, yeah.
Okay.
Which
Now
is
yeah.
20 somewhere. I don't know. I think it's like the flu's 0.01% mortality rate, and this is 2%, which is nuts.
Now I'm thinking
just
about that
lucky
ship,
it's-
by the way. That ship, I've heard, was turned around by like 5 different ports and is running out of food. And I'm thinking to myself, I can't imagine people will just let them starve. I think what might happen is as a resupply ship will give them food at least, and that opens up transmission.
Well, no, because that cruise ship is docked. They're bringing people on and off for treatment, like
okay.
cases.
I see.
Yeah, that's fine. What I did read recently, though, I think it was at Heathrow Airport, is the busiest airport in the UK. There were like 7 or 8 airplanes that are just stuck on the tarmac, quarantined because of coronavirus fears.
Right. And you still have people like Eugene and Maddox out here saying it's like that they shouldn't be freaking out.
How long have they been quarantined, the planes? Do you know?
I don't know. I think I don't know how long they were quarantined for.
Imagine being on a plane for 48 hours. Just having a shit in one lavatory. And,
they would have moved them to some off-site space.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. They're saying the 2% figures are commie fanfic. I'd have to agree on that. I think it's significantly higher because they're only counting deaths directly attributed to the virus, meaning like deaths from like the fever and stuff like that that's caused.
Yeah.
I don't think they're counting in the pneumonia-related deaths that are afterwards.
Right.
This fucking sucks. See, that's the thing. I didn't really care as much if it was just in China because I had the thought that the Chinese could keep it contained and
No,
ruthlessly,
fuck no, dude. The Chinese
ruthlessly. Well, they could ruthlessly, herd their population and exterminate the ones who are sick. And I'm trying to have faith in the Western nations and that they'll be able to quarantine this properly. But I don't know, man. It seems very tough.
I mean, we're forewarned, which will make things easier, but like that's
Yeah.
still not good. Look, 54,000 cases. That's way more than SARS has ever had.
Is that
Yeah.
in China, 54, or is that total?
That's just
World.
in one province.
Oh,
Worldwide, there's
Yeah.
67,000 confirmed cases.
that sucks.
Yeah, no, it's pretty fucking bad. Like
Well,
it's not good.
I tell you this, I'm going to make it even worse. No matter what, the future's uncertain, but we can be guaranteed that have a whole bunch of shitty, terrible Hollywood movies about crap like this moving forward.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's going to be a
Be
thing.
better than superhero movies, man. Tired of that shit.
Oh, they'll mix them together. It'll be a superhero
It'll
virus.
be Captain America fighting a virus. Or
Yeah.
actually, it'll be trans Captain Female Black
Man, it's
United
like-
States of Mexico fighting a virus.
It's like a Captain America, but he like gets yellow fever and starts fucking Asian broads.
That's what
Well,
James
that'd be
Bond needs.
great.
James Bond needs a reboot where he gets the yellow fever and he's cool again and he just drinks and
Yeah.
fucks broads.
You know, people were calling it so conspiratorial, the idea that you could make like a disease that targeted people by race or targeted ethnicity. How is that crazy at all? I mean, there's a medical backing behind that, right, Captain Curry?
I mean, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. That was just a rumor. At least I've heard that an Asian male's 5 times more likely to get it, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you could probably target specific receptors to allow entrance into the cell,
Yeah.
and there are differences, like, but it's not to say like a white person doesn't have this receptor. It's just expressed in higher numbers in Asian males, for example, or something like that.
Well, we'll see.
Now, are there
We'll see
groups?
what happens.
Are there groups of people that are like way different in those receptors or something that could be more or less susceptible to disease or something? Like, are there groups racially or something that you could single out easily for disease or for immunity?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
There's always a classic example of like racial diseases and like how, like for example, black people, they get sickle cell more often than anyone. They're the only ones that get really, and that's because they're selected evolutionary to have it because it gives them immunity against malaria.
Ebola? Malaria, that's it, yeah.
Malaria.
Yeah,
So like
it's a big deal. Malaria.
The thalassemias, which is like a hemoglobin disorder, that's common in like the Greek islands and stuff like that. That also gives them a similar immunity to malaria. So like the idea that there are diseases that are specific to certain races is very common.
Oh, interesting. So diseases could be engineered to target certain races then too.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like how, like we've got the genome pretty well figured out at this point, and it's not outside the realm of possibility to design stuff like that.
I could see this being a Chinese population control disease gone
Someone said
awry. Yeah. Huh. That's scary.
Who would possibly
that
want
seems
that?
like a real big problem.
They can't get away with the starving people. They don't have that fucking one child policy anymore, don't they?
Oh, they don't.
Yeah.
Well, you know, this is sort of like a one-child policy.
Gee.
So,
Well, it seems to be targeted at people over the age of 40, is what I read as well. There seems to be more susceptible, like once you get past 40, and also
Well,
very young. So,
yeah, I mean that's the general thing. But
is that just
so
how
is
all
that
diseases
doctor.
work?
Yeah, that's. I mean, yeah, you're weaker at that point. Like
Okay.
that's gonna happen. But like
Gotcha.
looking at the flu, 30, 35, somewhere 25, they're most likely not going to get it. or like have very mild consequences.
Mm-hmm.
But if you remember that doctor Lee whatever, the guy who died recently, who got reprimanded, he was like 35, very healthy. And like if it could kill his ass, then that your
No, I think he got killed by the government.
yeah, but Apex, you're retarded. So keep your mouth shut.
No,
Man, now I'm worried.
Like same with
though.
that other fucking guy who was like streaming out of his bedroom. They're like, "Oh, he's fucking wound up dead or whatever."
No,
Like, no, they
that
just
guy got murked because he's disappeared. This doctor guy, they announced his death. That means he did die of the disease.
I don't know. There's a lot
That's a
of
good
like
point.
inconsistent believing in Chinese media and then doubting everything else. So it's I don't think he just coincidentally died
Yeah,
from
but
this. I think he
Apex,
got fucked.
you're so retarded. You don't know what to believe and when to believe.
Yeah, he's got you
I
there.
don't trust. Yeah,
Guys.
like your grasp on reality is very very tenuous.
Guys, I think we have some other people in the green room that might want to chat. And also, I got to take a piss. So you guys should talk to Snow Dog, and I'll be right back. Snow Dog, what's up, man? You've been messaging me.
Silverfish, you brought him on twice already.
Yeah.
I think it's time we wrap up in a little bit here, boys. It's been a
All
fun
right,
night.
fine, I'll hold it.
Yeah. Captain Curry, thanks for stopping by. It's always a pleasure to talk to you about that kind of shit.
Yeah, well, first time caller. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, thanks for calling for the first time.
Take care.
All right, bye guys.
Later, dude.
So guys, I'm fucking. I think I got the Wu flu.
Man, now I'm actually worried about this a little bit. This sucks. Ugh.
Well, you got your farm and your chickens. You'll be fine.
But
yeah, what the fuck are you worried about? You've got no one around you.
My wife goes off property sometimes. I don't condone it, but she does.
Time to cut her fucking loose, man.
Yeah, one day she leaves, you just lock the gate.
Oh no!
Bye.
I thought you'd say
bye.
Bye. Sam, hide her ass. I thought you were gonna say it's time to keep her on the kitchen, but no, to cut her loose. Damn, bro.
It's for her to make the decision. It could be
That's
the
a good
kitchen.
point.
It could be the kitchen down at Taco Bell.
Consent is important.
Consent's important, yeah, especially the Wu flu.
We need to end on a white pill, man. I don't want to end depressing. We need a white pill.
We need a moment of zen. Is that what you're talking about?
Something.
Well, I was thinking about doing the pigeon thing, but that's been done by a better guy, anyways.
Pigeon thing?
Yeah, like reading pigeon articles. I'll tell you what. I found one a pigeon article the other day. These guys were selling. I don't know if I can find it. I'll read it for you.
Okay.
Pigeon BBC, right? That's.
Pigeon. So on BBC, there you can choose your language: English, French, German, Dutch. But there's also pigeon for the colonies, I don't know, Jamaica and LaCroix, fucking St. Croix. LaCroix is a drink, right? But pigeon language. That's what they speak down there. So amalgam of English and gibberish.
Gibberish. Yeah, it's like a lingua franca, isn't that the phrase?
Yeah.
Right. I can't even search this goddamn place. So whatever. You know what? I'll just end it. I'll paraphrase for you. Wow, these guys in like Nigeria or something like that. They don't sell their coffins. They're selling coffins outside of a hospital. That's these guys' business. And I don't know. At least we're not having people hucking body boxes right outside the fucking hospital yet. It might happen. Let's see.
Wait. I think I might have found it. It's at the University Teaching Hospital.
Yeah, you want to read that out for us?
Yeah, hold on. I'll post it in chat too.
Yeah, you know what? Go for it. It sounds like a fun time.
Yeah, I just posted it.
Do the voice.
Everyone loves the pigeon. Everyone loves a good little pigeon.
Oh man, why does coffin sellers way open shop in front of hospital must relocate to go sell for graveyard? Coffin sellers way open shop in front of University Teaching Hospital U2H to get until March to relocate. Government authorities go relocate them to go graveyard if them fail to relocate. The coffin sellers, they make patients, they depress, and also make them hard for them to recover, according to Miles Sampa, the mayor or the city, why this matter happened.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Okay.
I feel a little bit better. I maybe we'll do it even drunker now. That's what she.
Nice.
Guys, thanks
good.
for doing a little after show with me, chat. Everyone who stuck around, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for your view. If this video earned your like, I appreciate that. I don't know if that helps or not, but I guess that's something you got to say.
Please like and subscribe to Full
Don't
Blast
say that.
Forever.
You killed us.
See, I'm not Full Blast Forever, so I can say it. Please like and subscribe, donate, and tip to Ralph
Yeah.
Retort, and blah blah blah. Or not, I don't give a fuck. But I mean, you're cool. Chat always wins.
They do.
I hope you guys have a good night, and I will I'll talk to you guys later. Have a pleasant week, and there you go. I'll lead you out with that song, and we'll be good. Silverfish, last words.
Take care.
All right, guys. Cheers.